Hello and welcome to Making Mindfulness Fun. In this video, I'm sharing everything you need to know about having your North Node in your 11th house and your South Node in your 5th house. Welcome to Making Mindfulness Fun. I'm Isabelle, the co-founder and personality expert here at Making Mindfulness Fun. I help you understand who you are using personality types. Today, I'm talking about astrology and one of the most important aspects in astrology, which is your North and South Node. Your South Node is your past life karma that you need to move away from in this lifetime because it's your overused gifts and talents now. And your North Node is your highest path to growth in this lifetime. And it's so important that we step into our North Node because the universe rewards us when we step into our North Node. The universe loves it when we embrace both the sign and the house that our North Node is in, and it can make us rapid manifestors so that we can attract more wealth, health, or better relationships or career opportunities into our reality. So today I'm talking about what it means exactly to have your North Node in your 11th house. So I already covered briefly what the North and South Node are, but if you don't even know what a house is, there are 12 houses in astrology, and we each have these 12 houses somewhere in our chart, and it is dictated by what time we are born. So the first house is your rising sign, which you probably already know if you're new to astrology. You know, it's in your big three, your sun, moon, and rising, but you also have 11 more houses besides your rising sign, which is your first house. So you have 12 houses in your chart, and those are the 12 main areas of our lives, the 12 physical areas of our lives. And by knowing what house your North Node is in, shows you what area of life you need to move towards, and your South Node, whatever house it's in, is the area of life you tend to be overly focused on and need to move away from. So if your North Node is in your 11th house, your South Node is naturally going to be always opposite of that, and it's going to be in your 5th house, which means these people are a little bit too focused from a young age on their creative expression and on romance. They think that a relationship will solve all of their problems and make life easy peasy lemon squeezy. However, their growth in this lifetime is to immerse themselves in a community rather than having fun and just being creative all the time, which might sound like a bit of a paradox depending on what sign your North Node is in as well. This is where the unique combination comes in. Not only should you know the house that your North Node is in, but you should also know the sign that it's in as well, which me and Gabby are covering a whole series on. So go over to our YouTube channel later and find out more about whatever sign your North Node is in. But if you have a North Node in your 11th house, the 11th house is all about community, about big visions. It is representative of Aquarius, which is all about, there's the age of Aquarius, which is all about uplifting the collective, bringing people up, helping people see each of their unique talents and bringing out their individuality, not being more than just selfish, but being selfless and lifting others up and bringing out the best in them and bringing out the best in other people by being the best of yourself and letting yourself just own who you are. So these are things that can come up for people who have a North Node in their 11th house. However, it's going to show up less energetically and more physically. You need to literally lift people up. You need to literally immerse yourself in a community, and you need to literally be in a community where you have a common vision or a common goal that you're all working towards that will help lift other people up. However, with a South Node in your 5th house, you can tend to be too focused on your life enjoyment, which might not always show up as you partying and going out for every night and drinking too much, but it can also show up as you just focusing so much every day on what you love to do. You can get obsessed with your routine and doing all the things that you love, or going places that you love, that you forget that life can be more fulfilling by immersing yourself in a community and being part of a bigger movement, which again is something that the 11th house is all about. The 5th house is all about self-enjoyment. It is represented by Leo, and Leo's all about just having fun, being playful, being the life of the party, being creative, flirting with everyone. And that might be a theme that shows up for you. If you have a South Node 11th house, you might be just drawn towards the enjoyment, drawn towards having fun. You love being at parties maybe, but your growth is the North Node 11th house, where you're supposed to immerse yourself in a movement and be part of something that's going to leave an impact. You can find joy through being part of a group. Depending on what sign your South Node 5th house is in will also show how you find that life enjoyment. If it's very extreme and you have a South Node in Leo in your 5th house, you're definitely going to be a party chaser. You're going to love being the life of the party and taking center stage. You might be very irresponsible, but you might also not appear like this if your South Node isn't in a loud sign like Leo. Maybe you have a South Node in the sign of Aquarius and in your 5th house, and that means you prefer to be drawn alone, writing or creating or talking about philosophy or philosophical subjects, and you might not want to be a North Node 11th house where you're stepping into a leadership role in a community. So it depends on what sign it's in, is how exactly this energy is going to show up. But overall, people with a South Node in their 5th house are focused on life enjoyment and about the present moment. So with a North Node 11th house, it's about getting out of the present moment in a certain sense to be more present, which can sound like a paradox. I know for sure that sounds crazy, but overall, 5th house is all about asking themselves, what do I want in this moment? What sounds fun to me? What sounds enjoyable? What sounds pleasurable? And instead, your North Node 11th house asks, how can I, in the long run, leave an impact on the world? How can I, in the long run, make my life feel more meaningful? And so people with an 11th house North Node can find themselves being part of movements, being part of a community, settling down somewhere, or joining a group, in whether that's through career or through charity base, that can help them feel like they're leaving more of an impact on the world, and that can be extremely fulfilling for them. However, it's not going to feel natural. They're naturally going to want to draw towards either being alone or having fun, doing things that just bring them enjoyment, instead of going through the discomfort of trying to insert themselves in a community setting or bring a community together. There are two different ways that this 11th house energy can show up, which might be they have to immerse themselves in a already set up community or group, or they might have to be the initiator of that group, which can also be uncomfortable, where they're rallying the troops and bringing people together around a common goal or common idea or common belief. But this is something that the 11th house North Node needs to do, because your path to growth in this lifetime is to be part of the community. And by doing so, you can become a magnetic attractor for your desires, whether that is to have a community, or it's more money or more wealth or more relationships or better relationships, or maybe just a one-on-one partnership. Whatever it is you desire, the universe rewards us when we step into our North Node. So by embracing 11th house themes of community, embracing a bigger vision, being more selfless, caring about the collective, these can bring you your manifestations into your reality faster and rapidly. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below and let me know what else you struggle with, or what I missed about the South Node 5th house and North Node 11th house. And if you want to just stop taking in information and hearing more about your North Node and actually take action to live in alignment with it, so that you can become a rapid manifester and money magnet, whatever it is you're looking for, hit the link below to join Be The Hero, which is our group membership where we show up every day to help people step on further on their path to growth, very much through their North Node and more. So if you're not very much interested in the North Node, or the North Node isn't resonating, or you want to learn more about yourself, we're also talking about the Enneagram on there, astrology, we're talking about numerology. We're giving you the whole picture of who you are. I'm showing up every day and talking about all these personality typing systems. We have so many different topics on there where we're helping and nurturing each other and sharing our own wisdom, so that we can help you move further on your path to growth and feel like you're a part of a group of people who want to be heroes of their reality and not just victims. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't want to be the victim of their programming and trauma anymore, and you want to be the hero of your story, hit the link below to join Be The Hero now. You can also go to BeTheHero.Academy. And if you're new to astrology and you want to understand how to apply just the basics of your chart better, or you've been reading astrology for a while and you don't understand how your chart helps you, hit the link below to get my free birth chart workbook, where I walk you through the basics of your chart and how they help you be the creator of your reality and be the hero of your story. So the link is below for that. The link is below for Be The Hero. Stay tuned for further videos, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a single video coming up about the North Node through the houses. And be sure to check out our series that me and Gabby did on the North Node through the signs, so that you can have the full picture of what your highest path to growth is in this lifetime. Thank you guys so much for watching. From my heart to yours, have a wonderful day, and namaste.